So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
We have already started here.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
No one would argue with that, Jude, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Pato! He's missed, but not by that far. And the counter is on.
Seedorf.
And here's Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is... It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good. Very good.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
It's a good run down the right. Chance to deliver.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Seedorf, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely worked. Mbappe gets into a good position. He has found the way through. And he whips it in. And that's the keeper's ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Yeah,そういう出し方するから。
Somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. He's onside. Crosses it in. Up he goes! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's tidy. And it's made its way to him. Now it's a mighty effort! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Pull it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Zanetti driving on and making good progress, and he's managed to get free. Bellingham.
いや、失敗したのよ。
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Pato. Is there any... Can he finish?
マジで
Right. He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Bellingham.
全然決まったもんね。
Well, that is one way to stop him. Vieira. And here's Pato.
いやー、まあまあダメか。
And they're quick to get it back. Vieira.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Hullet. He's beaten. He's having a shot. He's scored. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, they've done that.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Madrid hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Ibrahimovic.
And the second half gets
Coming on the
underway.
field is number 9.
お疲れ様です。
It's a sharp little ball here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's the chance to counter. Clipped into space. Nice interception, well timed. Nicely aimed pass. Could move up a gear here. And it's Michel Platini. And it's been played through. Lam gets it away. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Picked out brilliantly. Hullet.
Seedorf.
Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lam is always looking to play quality balls. Opts for safety. Van Dijk. Bellingham. Zanetti. Platini does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Seedorf.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Pato. Now it's Hullet. Looking for options for movement. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break will certainly help their cause now.
さきさんお疲れっす。ちょっとセンターフォワードにしたけえな。
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 4,
Pirlo.
Nedved. Number 11,
Mbappe
Platini.
is hearing after that one.
15,
Now it's Mbappe.
Seedorf. Coming on the
Pinches it
field,
off him.
Number 22,
Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Puskás
Number
is
18,
someone with real
Messi.
dynamite in his boots.
Number 2, Pirlo. Substitution.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is
Gets a
number
good foot in there.
21, Suarez.
Vieira.
ああ、もうガチプレフォーきちい
So
な。
can place it forward.
これやばすぎだ
Just
ろ。
about up to 75 minutes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
AI がバカだな、マジで。
Now it's Szoboszlai. Araujo. Foot in. That's good running with the ball. Hernandez quietly revving up. And he welcomes it in. Distributed tidily. Lahm, terrific header. He has done it. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Luis Suarez into the last 5 minutes. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Lahm. Puskás. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Puskás surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
There will be 1 minute.
1
at a
minute
time.
to add, according to the board. And that is that. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Hello, attendees.
Well, from
This
behind,
is
Jim,
the
that is
North
some
Shore-
win.
やべえ。花粉が。マジきちい。マジなんでこれ花粉きちいんだよ。死ぬで。デルピエロ真上だけど、パトも真上だけど、さっきパト外したからお前行け。でもパトがいいなぁ。でもデルピエも真上向いてるしなぁ。パトにしよう。
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Well, I always feel, Peter, that central midfield is a big area of responsibility in this system. It's not as easy for the front three to get behind the ball quickly if one of the wing-backs is pushed on. Then the boys in the engine room have serious cover to provide. So a lot of hard work has to go into this, and at times you can get stretched. But boy, it can work at one end. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yamal. And here's Messi. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Pato. He goes for a shot!
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
今日は重い日の戦い方をしなきゃダメだな。オッケーよ。
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Zanetti puts his foot on the gas. Shot could be on. Can he finish?
Alessandro Pato.
He's delivered all right. There is the breakthrough.
fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all...
He's got full! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Pato. Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. And a chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice! And they are soaring! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get it through? Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Pato is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Bellingham. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. It's gone out for a throw-in. Sends it crossfield. Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he thumps it clear. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And here's Yamal.
はぁ？なんだそれ。
Delivers the ball.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Tries to pass it through. It's a good run, that. Great timing.
また抜けんなよ、あんなとこで。
Araujo. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position.
お、
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pato receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yamal. Rijkaard.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Lam. Oh, good-looking ball. Pele. It's a searching pass. And this is Pato.
ああ、惜しい。
Nicely aimed pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Yamal. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further, I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0.
Vi informiamo che si prevede traffico intenso nei dintorni dello stadio dopo la partita. Siate prudenti.
And the action is back on the way. Rafael Varane. And it's Van Dijk. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And it's Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
A case now of complete control. Araujo. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Opts for safety. To Lam. Rafael Varane. Just eases him off the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And this is Messi. Oh, look at... Can he finish?
メッシ強えな。
It's in! They're back within reach! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Inter Milan give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Now it's Hullet.
あーやべ。
He's intervened well there. Yeah. Roberto Carlos. And it's Rijkaard. It's a really well-measured ball. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
あーダメか。
That is ended up in no man's land. Araujo. Now it's Pato. And this is Pele. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Turns back here, probably the best option. And this is Roberto Carlos. That is good strength. Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bellingham is onto this. Hullet. Now chance! And he hits the net. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's starting
おめでとう。
to deal now. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
やべえな、ちょっと左サイドうまく使えてねえな。お、ディビーチ来た。ディビーチ来たよディビーチだ。ああ、442か。なるほどね。俺も442で対抗しよう。同じ442でどっちが強いか決めよう。これでいいか。よし。
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Del Piero playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Del Piero puts his foot on the gas. Pirlo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
あれかわせんの出てくるやっぱ強さだな。おい、ファウルだろお前。
There's a quick free kick. Seedorf. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is great defending, so alert. Goes down, but nothing given. Pirlo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
いやー、ちょっと待って、カーソル変わんね。
Oh, that's a fine interception.
危ねえ、マジで。
Seedorf.
Now it's Del Piero. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Lahm goes back to front. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shot could be on. Now, can they get him away? Pele. Oh, that's shooting chance! It's there! 100 games of service, duly rewarded.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
ナイスラ
It's Del Piero. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
おいバラン頼むおお
Neither of these two
う
will
まいね
come off second best. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gattuso tries making a foray down the right. Pelé. Pullet gets into some space. No foul, says the referee. That'll be a throw-in. Rafael Varane.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by. Has a shot!
いやー6
That's what you
な
call
んだ
inspired goalkeeping.
Bullet is offering a right smile there.
俺が下手なんだろ
Now
うな
this could be a chance. Now it's Kaká. Stood up well to him there. Kaká was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Del Piero gets into a good position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lahm hurtling down that right flank. Rafael Varane is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Bellingham might just make this. Played into space out wide. Lahm cuts out the pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. The message is clear. None shall pass. Now it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Bellingham. Knocks it into space. And this is Del Piero. Chance, surely! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
いやー
The
読んでた
score
の
is 1-0. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Pullet absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Pirlo. And it's Kaká.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Madrid have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Zola. And here's Alvarez. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Pelé. Now it's Alvarez. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vieira. Madrid are still that goal to the good. That's Vieira. And it's Pirlo. Shifted it to the flank. Bullet. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been flattened there. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Pirlo carries the ball down the right. Gattuso.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Hullet. And it's made its way to him. Oh, this is Hullet! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Oh, Peter, it's a
俺の方が
lovely
強かっ
piece
た
of
かな。
deception in shaping.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my...
あんましょうつ。
A very good evening to you.
今日は重たい日ですね、皆さん。お前言葉じゃねえよ。お前が4本なんだよ。今日は重たい日の戦い方をしないといけませんね。
定期、皆さんこんにちは。タオちゃんの配信に
ああ、
遊
言葉
びに来て
じゃねえだから。
くれて
おめん
ありがとうございます。
おめん
ゆっくり米して楽しんでいってください。ハート型の手、試合に集中する際には米への返答が遅れることがありますが、ご了承ください。敬礼する顔、またチャンネル登録、高評価、X フォローもよろしくお願いします。万歳。
おーい。なんだこのペスマシは。
マオピョン今日ワンカルなんだってしょう。
あ、この人3桁の人や。そうなの。皆さん3桁が来ましたよ。なんかバグってるかもしれない、これ。一回解除するかな。まあいいや。なんか俺の見栄えがバグってるだけだから別にいいよ。ああ、いいよ。
マジか。
3桁との試合か。ほな、やりましょうか。ほんならやりましょうか。 いや、大丈夫よ。なんか俺の画面上が多分バグってるだけの話だから。ちょっと集中するか。
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Varane, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Early ball out from the back. Varane gets over and intercepts. That is ended up in no man's land. Lam. And here's Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Quality ball.
Yeah,嘘でしょ。
And he can clear it away. Neymar going face to face.
イブラヒモビッチマジ勝たねえな、こいつ。
Neymar. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Seedorf.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Knocks it into space.
まあ、俺のカーソルあんま見てねえな、この人。
Hullet.
うわ
Goal! Japan!
ー、このサッカー嫌いだな、俺。
Japan are in front. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end
まあ、
up
そんなこと
sitting
言って
a
る
goal
場合
at
じゃ
the
ねえ
other.
か。
And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A 1-0 lead established.
イブラヒモビッチマジ使えねえな、こいつ。
Things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Pretty robust defending.
あ
Now he's off and running. Lam, he's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lam unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, terrible pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Very nicely done. Lam plays it in. And it's hoisted clear. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, that pass isn't the best. Almost half an hour in now.
あー、やべやべ。
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Araujo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
見てねえもんな、マジで。
Van Dijk. Pressing high and with purpose.
うわ。
Rafael Varane. And it's Hullet. Now it's Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. He's found a way through. Just eases him off the ball. Lam is very much the model of the modern day fullback.
いやー、やばい。
Oh, he's got a side of real chance.
危ね。
Moran gets it away.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Araujo.
ああ、イブラの動き悪すぎる。
Seedorf.
It's Bellingham. He is just caressing the ball. Araujo. Looking tidy in possession here. Now, can they get him away? Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
上がんな、これ負けんな、このままだ
Referee
ったら。
brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid, and more than satisfactory first half.
この人もうカーソル見てねえから。
Something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's
イ
been
ブラが足
fairly
引っ張
flat,
ってん
and
な、
the
マジで。
supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers
多
need to
分
be
やけ
found in a
ど、
hurry.
守備だるいから。
Substitution.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Let's go.
Oh, good read.
That was well played.
いやー、まあまあ、そうなるよね、そうなるよね。
Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And here's Semenyo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
うわ
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
ワンカル2機を帰り、敬礼する顔。
ー。いやー、マジで
That's
ファ
just
ンダイ
playing
ク
it safe and simple.
やるね。
Neymar producing
やばいよこれ。
a good style there, showing a good level of alertness. Ernest looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, what a ball! And this is Hullet. Down by a goal, needing to go up a
う
gear.
わー、マジで嫌いだわ、この人のサッカ
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So we've reached the hour.
牛1頭分食ってきてやる。
Could move up a gear here.
ー。うわー、抜きやがった。
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Tevez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Semenyo.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing.
うわ
Carry on
ー。
plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he was quick to react. And it's Varane. Varane. Defending of the desperate variety. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception. And that's put paid to a promising move.
いやー、ごめん。
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's been slipped through. Araujo. And it's Bellingham. Good play on the left-hand side here. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Hernes. Hernes! Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and
お
strong.
前適当に出すんじゃねえよ。お前3桁だろ。
No, no way through there. Semenyo tries to play it through. Oh, look at the space here. Nicely aimed pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
あー、セカンド狙われてんな。
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And here's Semenyo. Now it's Hullet. Always onto this. And this is Hullet. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though.
うわー、負けたー。いやー、ショック。
And there goes the whistle. Right again, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
700位ぐらいだよな、確かこの人。いやー、表からファイブバックダメだな、今日は。もうちょい持つ。いや、あの人に勝てねえか、俺。まだまだやな。ああ、もうこいつ先行かせよう。
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Now it's Bellingham, looks across and plays it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Bellingham is onto it in a flash. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on a truly great competitor.
Seedorf.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Crosses it, up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Yeah, ダメか。
Van Nistelrooy proves just a little bit too strong. And that
Yeah.
interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's having a shot!
いやー、優秀すぎるわ、マジで。
For now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
もうそれ止め始めんでやばいって。
That looks a decent ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Tevez
い
really
やー、
has
ちょっ
the
と待って。
confidence.
Oh, that
う
is
ーわ。
awesome for shot, surely!
もう、何してんだよ、そんだよ、お前。
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will come.
Bellingham!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pele. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, that's a very... Oh, what a climb! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And Dyke tries to clear.
いや、それは読めんて。
Can he get onto this? Cleared away. And that's a good-looking ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yaya Toure. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Okay, Yama, I've really
やべ、
been
匠知
terrific
ってる。
at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
やべ、マジで全部ミスってる。
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Gets a good foot in there.
Yamagata truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Seedorf.
Plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Tevez. Van Dijk
ちょっとやめて。
out.
危ねえ。ああ、もう全部ミスってるわ、もう。一
So good from him.
回冷静にならないか
And it's Bellingham. Maldini. We've got 5 minutes till half time. Best. Tele. And Araujo.
Seedorf.
And here's Hullet. Oh, that is a good ball. And the shot!
な。どうも。
They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't...
やめてくれ、なんでそれ抜けんねー。
Many favours then.
読んでるよ。
He should have picked him up sooner.
And that has added a whole new
Okay, okay, nice.
That'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, it's Nedved.
いやー、俺の生き方がダメか。
Real menace. Tevez. Chance! And he's heaved it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Tevez. Maldini. And it's Varane. Tele. Tele going face to face with his great rival.
Seedorf.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Seedorf.
もう、なんでやね
That was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
ん。あー、もうイライラするわ、マジで。
Seedorf
なんで
picks
そん
it
な
up
パ
out
スになん
wide.
ねん。
Nedved with the right in. And they get themselves in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Pass is just off target. Pass has gone astray. Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 18, Tevez. Number 14, Nedved. Number
And it's
17,
Szoboszlai.
Van Nistelrooy.
And
Coming
it's
on the
Cristiano
field,
Ronaldo.
Number 20, Pedri.
And he cuts
Number
out the
10,
supply.
Messi.
Well, he was
Number
clearly
7,
disappointed with that pass.
Cristiano
Well, I think the opposition
Number
saw that pass
22,
coming a mile off,
Puskás.
and it wasn't the best decision.
Substitutions taking place.
Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Puskás tries making a foray down the right. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Szoboszlai. Hernes. Now it's Puskás. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Messi. Szoboszlai. Can he get on the end of this? No, that was never going to make it. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Tevez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Takes a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Cristiano Ronaldo has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
It's their second corner of the game. Thuram hurtling down that right flank. Now, can they get him away? Played into the box. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Tevez. Looking to...
エスカレーション
This is Tevez.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Puskás. And here's Tevez.
順ちゃんオッツ敬礼するか
And yes, it's there! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence.
こんにちはハグ
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is
じゃあもう
great
ええって
attitude.
マ
Now
ジで
the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Time added on will be
普通マッシュ
oh easy.
ジョーカーさんこんにちは敬礼するかを
Referee looks at his watch and blows his
あ、ジョーカー
whistle.
さん、順ちゃんオッツ
So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration.
マッシュさんこんにちは敬礼するかを たくゾーンさんこんにちは。
あ、こんにちは。
人はなぜ奪い合うの？野崎さんこんにちは。ニコニコ。
知らんわ。
デスマッシュさんこんにちは。タグさんこんにちは。敬礼する顔。
なんやその質問。
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
マッシュさんナイス。
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
あかんな。俺があかんな。これ
Already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent.
登場の仕方かっけーすねしょう。
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
ハートで奪うの？なんで奪い合うの？分け合おうよ。
Now it's Pato. Played out towards the right wing. Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pinches it off him. So what can they make of this? Messi. It's Makalele. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bellingham. Pele.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Pele. That is lovely. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pele. Now it's Pato. And Dijk does well to stand firm and defend it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Still goalless. Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. Bellingham shapes to shoot! And that would have been some goal.
Bellingham really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
And we have our very first corner.
Ah, ダメだ。これ俺がダメなんだな。
That's a throw. Seedorf. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way through.
Ah.
Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's Makalele. Now it's Tevez. Seedorf.
気持ち入れんのに穴開けよか。
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi powering forward here. He's Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Pele, Makalele, Messi. Makalele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Makalele gathers from the goal kick. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, just skips past it. There's the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Okayama really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. So, third corner of the game. Van Dijk clears. Seedorf going face-to-face with his great rival. Threads one in, but he's made sure that's not getting through. And that was very necessary.
Seedorf.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Pele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Takes a shot!
Okayama have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And this is Tevez. He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Araujo is there, and he can get that clear. Nicely weighted ball. Pele. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Corner it is.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's got tall.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Has been indicated.
Yeah. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. Oh, sweet feet. And the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached.
これやられんな。
In the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim.
Cut the show. GG。
用事があったんじゃない？
でも勝ちは勝ちだよ。V サイン。
全然嬉しくねえ。
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way...
Oh, what has happened here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. De Jong. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Pato. That's good running with the ball. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Luis Suarez. Oh no, what has happened here?
Kirigane.
And he's forced to go back. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Gullit. Araujo. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element...
And Gullit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Bellingham, played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, this is a great position. He's in a good position. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Otto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Araujo. De Jong is the team's great visionary. No, that's been intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking for options for movement. Otto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pele. Pele driving. And the shot! Van Dijk gets it clear. Approaching the half-hour mark. And this is Pele! Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the shot's on here. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Tries to get it clear. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And he welcomes it in. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Luis Suarez. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Driving forward. Can he get on the end of this? Otto puts them all in. And it's hoisted clear.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, this looks
100 も
sharp.
ってんな
Well
マジで
seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Maldini.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Seedorf.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Maldini.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, Luis Suárez.
There's the start of the
Será
second half.
sustituido por el dorsal 18.
Yamagata really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a searching pass. And he's quick to get it clear again. Pato is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Now it's Bellingham. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Barcelona applying the press here. A high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but
Takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Seedorf.
Bellingham. Now it's Hullet. And it's Seedorf. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that interception was most necessary.
that was well played, well stopped.
He's had it taken off him. Pele. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Some really good ball movement. Seedorf. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10. El dorsal 19. Messi. El dorsal 21.
And he lines up a cross. Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Defending of the desperate variety. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Semenyo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ronaldo puts his foot on the gas. That's a sharp pass. Short changes him with that pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He can get that clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Valverde. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's there to belt it away. Well timed, excellent interception. Threads one in. Valverde. And the counter is on. Semenyo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Puskás.
There they go, hunting again.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Tries to play it through. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yamagata really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Now there's a chance! He scores! And the comeback is complete! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
This is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for us.
Tries a shot! And a Terrific
あ、
save
トス
from
カ
the
シマジでいい。
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Zakaria. Oh, that is a good ball to find. Shapes to shoot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And this is Ibrahimovic. Valverde.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Maldini has given away a free kick. The final seconds now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is as far as it goes. So the winner's bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort.
今日は6時間やり込む日だな、これは。
じいじ。
これやり込まんと戻らんな。いや、マオチンもマシもありがとう。これはもうやり込むしかねえな。トスカシマジでありがとう。めちゃめちゃフリーになるんだよな、あいつ。なんであんなフリーになるんだろう。AI がやっぱ優秀なのかな。
タオちゃんの気の済むまで頑張ろK線オメガK線向き。
そうやな、逆にこの2試合は勝った気してないからな。とか、その前の試合ギブだし。全然戻ってないよな。いつもみたいにキレがない。
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano, is remarkably forward-thinking for a centre-back. I really like the way he's proactive in everything he does, often stepping out of that defensive line and pressing people much further up the pitch.
And the shot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So, a breakthrough already. Shot, surely! Oh, taken with style! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Endrick. Now it's Bellingham. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Stood up well to him there. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear.
Seedorf.
And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mendes with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Van Dijk. And he goes cross-field.
Well spotted.
Now it's Endrick. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gullit. Now it's Messi. Now it's Lewandowski. Nicely spread. Vieira. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. And here's Endrick. Endrick. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Gullit. Germany couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Bellingham. Great pressure, plenty of it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's just beyond his reach. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. And here's Endrick. Endrick. Vieira. Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Messi. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's neat. And it's Rodri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Araujo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Passing is crisp and sharp. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Looking tidy in possession here. Endrick!
Yeah, los kainata.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good-looking ball. Seedorf. Now it's Gullit.
いやー、仕掛けられたな、今。
Gives it back. Looking to play him in.
There will be one
Spread
minute at a
neatly.
time.
Real chance here. Pele. With the McCart. And it's half-time here.
俺は何をしてんねん。
Half thoughts?
Yamagata clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just
And a
sit on
quick
the lead
reminder
second
today,
half.
everybody,
The
to
opposition
make
will
sure
be
to
doing
put
their
any
utmost
litter in
to
the
try and
bins
get back into
provided.
this.
Thank
So
you for your
they have to be
cooperation.
alert.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
俺集中しろマジで。
Here we go again. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
Bellingham in with the challenge. Now it's Messi, and this is Hullet. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Taken back almost at once. And here's Messi.
Seedorf.
Araujo. Looking for the run. Can he finish? It's there! And the second half is off to a flyer. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Rafael Varane. It's Bellingham.
Seedorf.
Vieira. And it's Hullet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Seedorf.
He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Hullet. Foot in.
Germany really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Germany can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Van Dijk gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Substitution
So, time for
Germany.
changes on
Number
both sides,
30,
actually.
Messi. Number 21, Robert Lewandowski.
And he can't get it over the wall.
Number 10, Hullet. Number 25, Nuno Mendes. Number
Curtis,
44,
the specialist in tearing teams apart.
coming on the field.
Plenty to aim at here. He's having a shot. It's fallen kindly here.
Nice!
It's there.
Let's go!
And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Maldini did well to emerge.
プスかしお前マジで
Can he finish?
マジかよお前
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is
プ
extended.
スかし
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please turn towards the
ジージー。
もうプスカシは一生スタメンから外れないかもしれない。スタメンというかスーパーサブから。やばすぎる。あいつリンクフォワードなのにラインブレーカーぐらい抜け出しやがる。あいつマジですげえな。しかも左利きだからあのシュート打てるしな。いつえぐいわ。ガチでもうプスカシュ様々だわ。お前マジエグすぎる。そうだよな。ドリブルもだってスーパーサブついてるからほぼ99だもんな、全部。パスもうめえし、決定力もあるし。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And the lineup suggests, Jim, that it's going to be a 3-4-3 formation.
Well, I always feel, Peter, that central midfield is a big area of responsibility in this system. It's not as easy for the front three to get behind the ball quickly if one of the wing-backs is pushed on. Then the boys in the engine room have serious cover to provide. So a lot of hard work has to go into this, and at times you can get stretched. But, boy, it can work at one end.
いやー、ちょっとスーパーセンスリブか。
There's a probing ball.
そんなことはどうでもいいんだよ。
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Yeah. Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. And Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Gullit attempts a clearance. Messi gets into a good position. And now a sudden chance to counter. it's Ibrahimovic. Real chance here. Now it's Kaká. Oh, such a clever touch. Tries a shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. That's really well manoeuvred. Cruyff going face to face with his great rival. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's the chance to counter. And this is Pelé. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Still goalless. Kaká. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, they've got it again. Threads one in. Bellingham. And the counter is on. Pelé. And it's Pato. And it's Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Hullet. Bellingham. He's found a way through. Now can he... Bellingham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bellingham, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Bergomi, driven forward. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Hullet, and he's being shifted off it.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Because he was under pressure.
And here's Hullet. Here comes... Oh, what a... Goal! A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Out towards the flank. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Chance here to counter. And he's intervened well there. And we've reached half time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And that's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. He can get that clear. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Pelé. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Cruyff. Now he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
頭使え俺。
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pato picks it up out wide. That's very neat. Now it's Pato. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Hullet.
頭使え
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead, but it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been
Ah?
straight back. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pele. That's been
いや
intercepted.
それが読まれるに決まっとるやろがい
And it's Kaka. And here's Ibrahimovic. Stood up well to him there. Bellingham.
バレとるやないかい
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's there to make the challenge. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Pato.
頭使えよ頭つお前殺すぞ
Danger. Fullet. Ibrahimovic. Well read, nice interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming
お前しっかり出せ
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get
Ah?
technical.
Now it's Kaka. Oh, sweet feet. Ball driven. Terrific header. He has done it. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
お前やってやるよマジで
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 10.
That has certainly made things
Le
interesting.
numéro 9.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Gérard.
Chance!
Changement en cours.
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Rodri aims beyond the defence.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Kaka. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Oh, super ball. Oh, well played, well played. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Valverde is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Soboslai. Bellingham. And here's Kaka. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. That's making it safe and simple.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Soboslai moves short. This looks promising. Well, and the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of...
痛い。痛い。ダブルタッチできんもう。痛い。感覚ないもん。
colour, the choreography, the
右手と左手一発ずついっちゃって、もうどっちも感覚ない。
this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
この試合終わったら少し冷やそ。
That's the end of that. It all started well enough. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short. And here's Pato. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar. Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable man. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe
Oh,
actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. Oh, sweet feet. And the shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
痛い。
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Pele. And this is chance for a shot! It's there! First blood drawn. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches.
チャオちゃん晴れてもやるからなんもできないけど、ひび入ってるとかの感じではなさそう。
Really clever finish.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And this is Hullet. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And here's Pato. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Seedorf.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. There's no flash. Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Courtois. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's good play. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Bellingham, and it's with the keeper. And here's Alvarez. Looking for the run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now that is commitment.
大丈夫だよ。痛いけど。
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Played into the box.
シュレルヤ。
And now they can spring out of defence.
はーい。
Now it's Mbappe. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Pato. Now it's Hullet. Tato. Can he finish?
やべえ、ちょっとぶん殴って感覚戻ってきた。めちゃくちゃスッキリしてる今。
晴れてるなら冷やして様子見ようね。
Executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Ruben Diaz calmly anticipates. Keeper's got good distance on that. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Hunnit. Araujo. Bellingham.
There will be
Nice
one
control.
more time.
And the counter is on. And it's Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that has been cleared. And the half-time whistle goes.
Hi.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yamagata certainly can feel happy about how things have gone,
Just a
but
quick
now
announcement.
isn't the
We'd
time
like
to
to
take their
inform you
foot off
that
the pedal.
CCTV
They need
is
to
now
keep
in
pushing,
operation for
keep
your
imposing,
safety.
don't leave the door open for the opposition.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf.
Conjures time and space where few can. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Alvarez. Shapes to shoot! And again!
ちょっともうさ、それやめない？
And the second half is off to a
なん
flyer!
なのそれマジで。
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves back just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought.
これクソだけお前おら。
Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
動け動け動け動け動かない。アルフェルドルパトー。
There is a man right at the top of
ワンステージまかないタイプのボクシンググローブアマゾンであるから素手で殴るより安全だしタンプレそれあげよか。
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
これすごいこれ。
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome.
いや
He
大丈夫
really
だ
has
よね。あ
stamped
と
his
またなん
authority
か
on
気持
this.
ちだけで。
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
そやな、俺もうちょっとで誕生日やん。あと1週間ちょっとぐらいか。忘れてたもう。おい、プスカシが出てねえじゃねえかよ。
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So, time for changes on
Number
both
22.
sides, actually.
Pullet. Number 17. Bellingham. Number 7. Pele.
Szoboszlai,
On the field.
and he welcomes it in. He's found the way through. Shot a goal! That's another chance.
Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Luis Suarez.
Looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Puskas. Borussia Dortmund can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was...
Oh, what has happened here? And this is Puskas! Puskas! Oh, it's hit the post!
Van Dijk. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Szoboszlai.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty.
So a big chance now from 12 yards. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
ちょっと冷やそ。
ちょっと待って。ちょっと冷やそうか、本当に。ちょっと頭に血が上りすぎて頭痛くなってきたから一回やめよう。一旦休憩します。お疲れ様でございました。